They stopped me. Of course, like this call that I've been waiting on. Let me clean you. Sorry. Of course, this call that I've been waiting on for days and days and days. Okay, sis, I'll be right here waiting for you. Hello. Waiting for you. Tell me you got the reference. You know I did. So the porch is still buried. So we're not doing any front porch chill sessions for a while. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. El Jodador. Am I correct? But yes, so I've been waiting on this call, and of course it came like right when I was going live, right? Of course, right when I was going live. So I am sorry that I am late, but I am here. How are you guys? How's everybody's day going? Are you getting ready for work, Junior? Okay, that's easier for me, thank you. Is that your name, Junior? Or is it JR? Let me make a water real quick because my mouth is dry. I'm parched. I kind of want a tea actually. So yeah, basically, hello, welcome. It's Monday. I'm back. The live went blank on me. Ooh, I'm sorry. Y'all East Coast are going through it. Yeah, but I heard down south got some okay. I heard down south got some hi Bo. Oh, you said after the call? It wasn't really anything important. It was just basically me saying that I, of course, ended up having to get on this call like right when I was going live. Like I was in the live to go live. I was on the phone with Angie and I was just like, oh no, like this call. So I had to take it. Thought it would take 2 seconds. It didn't. More ice today? Ooh, it's freezing down there. What's the temp here? Like 20, 25? I'm so glad to be in Cali. Lucky you. I was telling my sis earlier that I'll be, sorry, I was like frozen in time for a second. Someday when it's cold, I'm gonna be going to like warm places to just kind of like chill out. You know what I mean? What's up, people? Hope everyone's doing good. I hope you're doing good as well. How did everybody's weekend go? I hate me a Monday, don't I? Don't I? I need to get my little stick because right now I'm just holding you in my hand. I was in the middle of doing chores, but right before we finished, like literally 5 seconds before the live started, I was doing dishes. I was like, I just need to clean these pots and pans. So that's why they're like all over the counter there because they were drying. I'm like, I need to finish these pots and pans. And I did. I did that. There's certain things. Yes, 20 degrees. Listen, most of the time, and we're getting another day like this, our weather lately has been like 10 degrees and below. Like sometimes it's -2, sometimes it's -5, sometimes we see a nice toasty 25. Like it hasn't been over 30 degrees in a hot minute. Nice updo, Shostra. Thank you. Hi, honey. How are you? Welcome, Angie. Welcome, Angie. Hey, Bobby. Time to kick today's ass. Yes. Isn't it? Isn't it? I feel like I've got a couple of things that I want to do today. I'm finna edit. Yesterday, I took a day off. I was not feeling great, but I took a day off and now I feel, I won't say refreshed, but like I feel like I could do a little bit more than yesterday. Hi, Chip. Hope you're having a good afternoon. How was your weekend? We were about 25 last night. Tonight will be 30s. Ooh, I don't even know what it'd be at night. I know like daytime, like I said, be like 10, 15, 20. Usually at night, I think it's typically, wait, yeah, like 9 and below, like 9 degrees, 10 degrees and below. Like, what is this? Alaska? Curva. Let me go upstairs because I think that's where my thing is. Marchie, you coming, girl? You staying down there? Okay, I think she's staying down there. We'll see if she creeps up after. You know, sometimes she do. Oof. It's like I get up here and I be so out of breath. Let me get this freaking vacuum out of here. Like, I keep saying, oh, don't excuse the vacuum. I have a vacuum here. Like, I've been saying that for like a week. It's been vacuumed. At this point, I got a vacuum again. You know? We're gonna chill right here. Go ahead, Mar. Pull up a spot at the computer. I mean, on the couch. Should I plug in like the actual purple light? All my poster is literally falling down. Should I just take it down until I like actually attach it? Sorry, I'm going a mile a minute right now, aren't I? 1 second. Okay. Beautiful. Ooh! The way I just almost fell off this couch, diabolical. Let me prop you up so I can sit down, have a breath. Where's my other phone? Oh, it's right here. Should I flatten you out? Okay. Sorry. That took me a while, didn't it? To settle down today. Sorry. Let me see what's going on now that I'm finally sitting down. Y'all know it takes me a second. You know it does. And thank you so much to everybody who's here. Hope you're having a great day. 2 phones. I got 2 phones. One for the chat and one for the live. Why can't I go in it though? Show what's going on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Hi, Akira. ASMR. Wait, look at Tall Baddie. What's Tall Baddie? Where's that? Bless up. Bless up to y'all as well. Recharged. Are we feeling recharged? Is that what we're talking about? When you say a toasty 25 degrees, you know it's super cold. Like, because we be getting some warm days in the summer. Like, it be 80, it be 90, but then at the end of the year and the beginning of the year, we just start off in a freeze. And it hasn't been this cold, like, in a couple of years. We've had, like, some pretty bad storms. Sorry, I thought there was a spider over there. We've had some pretty bad storms, but if Prince was alive, he would love your room. Thank you. Y'all know I love the colorful vibe. Wait till I get all my posters and stuff up. It's just this room was really the last room that I worked on when I moved here. I don't know why. I put my desk up in the corner, threw the couch back there, and like that was it. I didn't even have this desk out. Like my art desk has literally been in the closet for 4 years. Ew. That cold weather talk made my body hurt. Man, Bobby, my body hurt too. My body hurt too. Tap that like, it costs you nothing. Can I pin that? Because that's funny. It's true. It's free. It's free. I ask you nothing. I ask you for no money. Just a like. We got the heat running since the other day. Oh, you don't be having it. Well, I mean, it'd be warm for you. Was it warm last week? What is the, sorry, I'm stuttering. What is the temperature usually like for you this time of the year in Florida or wherever you live? What is the temperature usually like range wise? Give me a range. Give me a range. Hi, Michi. I'm catching up. Hi, Sparta. I'm saying hello. I'm sorry if y'all are not here by the time I finally get here. Dun, 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 dun. Bring out your drawing table. Wait, what is... I'm out of breath. Okay. I'm like, just breathe. But thank you guys very, very much. So we recently hit 2K. Sorry, I'm back. So we recently hit 2K, which is super, super awesome. Very happy about that. Usually cold this time, but not this cold. What would you consider cold, Sheldon? What would you consider cold? Because cold for me is once it's below like the the 30s for me below is like cold AF because I'm always freezing. But like in terms of like when I don't take off my like hoodie weather for me, go outside in a hoodie weather is like 50 degrees. So maybe I just don't belong here. Maybe I just don't belong. Because if it's below 50, I'm wearing a jacket. Are you kidding? My kidneys can't take it. My kidneys. Please. I get sick. Please. No, we had hot 20s. Wait, what? Hot 20s? 2 days. What, lately? You're going to get 10K before the year's up? I sure hope so. That would be really awesome. Hoodie weather for me is below 80. Agreed, but I'll wear like maybe like a light cardigan. Hoodie with like a long sleeve. Guess who's here? She's upset because you guys didn't say hi. Marmo? Marmo? Are you okay, my Mar? Say hello to the people. Say hello nicely. Nice stretch. Y'all saw how her y'all saw how she had to like just completely stretch everything out. Okay. Also, you look Indian. Sorry. I didn't see that. No. I am not. I am not. During the day around 60 or 70. Really? Oh yeah, because California, right? 2K. Yeah, I was super excited about it, but I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. I know like it's obviously still the very beginning. My channel is still in its infancy. However, it was exciting for me because it kind of felt like, we're slowly but surely, but a little bit faster moving forward. Because I think I've said before, it's taken me like at least a year to hit 1K. A little bit over, no, yeah, around a year to hit 1K. And then, yeah, a little bit over that. But there was a time period of like 10 months that I didn't post. Like, I think I started posting 2 years ago for like 2, 3 months, and then I disappeared for like 10 months. So I came back, a year and a little bit goes by, we hit the 1K, and then from January to this weekend, we made another 1,000. So hello to everybody who might be new, who's not familiar, but everybody pretty much like, you get the vibe, you get the vibe. I'm happy that you're here. Like I feel like it's giving like if this was the Grammys, if this was the Oscars, they would start playing that music to like tell me to hurry up. Sorry about it. What's your watch time hours like? I think I just hit 2K. If not, today will take us to 2K. So I'm like pretty much halfway there. However, I'm really trying to work on finishing editing that gameplay video that I did. That was like from the live, but I do want to film like an intro for it because I didn't like formally make an intro since we were trying to work out the whole live gaming thing initially. Human race. What race? The human race. I love that, Sheldon. I read it and was like, Sheldon, what? But I get you now. Hi, Easy. How are you? Sorry, I'm like scrolling up, scrolling down, scrolling up, scrolling down. I'm catching up. 30 degrees here in Mass. Feels like summer. 30 degrees is cold. You must be a reptile. Or wait, no. You must be I don't know. Somebody tell me an animal that is able to be warm in the cold. Because it's not a reptile. They stop moving when it's cold. Hi, Gregory. How are you doing? I'm sorry, I was a little bit behind. A bow? Yeah, sorry. I think I'm caught up. Your infant channel is more mature and put together than a lot of others. Thank you. Much appreciated because honestly, is it Benna? Bina? Sorry, but I am not. But have a great day. Have a great day. I was gonna say, my next goal, if we want to talk about like an actual goal. What did I say, Ange? I said like 3.5 or something. I think I said 3.5, but like my thing is I want to get a little bit higher, and this might not happen. I'm not going to be like disappointed if it doesn't, but I might get like a little bit higher than the last time. Is like the last month is basically what I'm trying to do now. Like And I saw somebody say like, oh, 10K. And I was like, 10K. But I was like, you know what? Why not 10K? Oh, also, the inspiration for my hair today was a jellyfish. Does it look like a jellyfish? Like, do you understand? Do you get the vibe? Or does it not? I thought it kind of gave like, you see, this is the main part. And then this is like the like I'm just looking at myself just so dead ass. Like these are the tendrils. But did you get the vibe? I'm like trying to do, I wanted to put little clips in it, but I didn't end up getting around to it. Do you guys do anything fun with your hair? Sorry, I know I got a couple of people that probably are not doing a ponytail anytime soon, but usually I'm a hat girl, but lately my hair's been a little too big for a hat. So listen, give me some grace. Angie. Wrap it up, B. They're like, tin, 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 tin. Wait, no, that's the graduation music. What's the music when the Oscars thing goes on too long? Is there a name for that song so I could play it? Mystery Man. Sorry about that for you. So, oh, yes, you don't care who's in love with you. Gregory, what is going on? You okay? Hi, Lolo. Lolo Mojo, like Mojo Jojo. Or at least that's what it reminded me of. Why was my hand like frozen like that for a second? Let me tuck this thing away. This is my strong hand. I won't say that again, don't worry. You good, money? Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Hi, JR. 3.5 Magic Monday. No, Manic Monday. You know, like the song? Just another Manic Monday. Or is that not it? It's not Magic Monday. That's not how the song goes. Manic Monday. Gonna need a tutorial. Oh, for my jellyfish hair? Thank you. I'll show you, sis. Don't worry. Please, hair brushing. For anybody that has curly hair, you would know, if you don't, that you don't comb curly hair when it's dry. Like, if I want to comb it out, I'll wash my hair. You don't comb it when it's dry. Have you seen what curly hair looks like when you comb it out dry, when you brush it? I'll have to do a live sometime and show you. The next time I go to do my hair, when I'm going to wash it, I will come by and post a short where I show what my hair looks like combed out. Because I've been getting a lot of ignorant ass people that say that. And I'd be like, you probably don't even got curly hair. You probably don't even got hair. And sorry if you don't got hair. The only person who is not valid that doesn't have hair is this person that doesn't understand how my hair works. It's okay. Listen, man, I got enough hair for the whole team. Like, if you don't got it, you don't need it. Take a little bit of mine. It's okay. I share. I always share. What's up, Curly? How are you? Man, I just, Anybody watch Powerpuff Girls? Angie probably understood that reference and is smirking behind the screen. Hairbrushing. Like, yeah, like, come on. I feel like even people who don't have curly hair, like, sound off in the chat if you understood you don't comb curly hair dry, please. You are a Jean Vest. Bean's hair game is strong as hell. Yeah, like, man, my hair could lift 200 pounds. I bet your hair is long. It's getting long. It's definitely getting there. I don't like Mondays. It's a good Monday song. The Boomtown Rats. Okay, people think I don't have hair because I wear hats all the time. I used to wear hats a lot and just kind of like swirl my hair. If you could believe, I can get this hair pretty small if I want to. Like, if I need it to be like tight and suctioned in, like, I can get this thing to like a cool little teeny tiny bun. And then I just throw a hat on it. Brush it out. You'll be walking around looking like Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know. It's a vibe. It's a look. If you had one superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. I would love to be able to just like get in and out of places like without anybody having to see me, because I just feel, I don't know. I wish I could just be invisible when I go places. I do. I was smiling like the Cheshire Cat. Hi, TBK. So listen. Enough about my bun. I like see these little drawings in the back of this book, and I think they're my little sisters. Oh, I just found like my college schedule. I was like, what the heck? But I've had this like since then. First year experience. Yo, I really took all them morning classes. My classes were 10 to 4:45 Monday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 o'clock Tuesday, 10 a.m. to 12:45 Wednesday. I kept it light. I did have two jobs, so I had to make it work. I usually work nights though. And then like Friday I did 9 to 12. I think it was just two classes Friday. What a life. What a different life. That was like how long ago? Forever ago. Superpower blue skidoo. Blue skidoo. We can too. I would love to do that. Basically, just jump. No, yeah. If I could jump into like one of my books, that's a very thoughtful superpower. I love that. That was actually a fantastic idea. Ooh, I just almost removed somebody. I'm sorry. I love you guys. I'm sorry. Hi, is it Otto? Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, y'all. I was gonna say, what are our plans for the weekend? The weekend just passed. What were our plans from this weekend? I know, I'm pretty sure there's been sports or something going on. Sports or something going on. So I'm not really into sports, so I was not doing that. But I kind of figured I could take the liberty of taking a little bitty break at the time. Oh, this is supposed to be like you find these things within the book when you have discovered. That's way too much work. No, I'm sorry, hun. That's way too much work. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to miss me with that one. Because, like, all of these have so many little tiny patterns in it. Okay, okay. Petition to monetize bean. Listen, we're getting close. We're getting so very close. And I appreciate everybody. It's, what did we say? A marathon, not a race. That's what I'm trying to keep in mind. But, like, honestly. Hi, Frizzy. How are you? Happy Monday. I roll. We're rolling my eyes because what am I talking about? Happy. I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a huge fan of Mondays. They just feel very just like draggy and dry. I do kind of like weekdays though, I will say, because oh, I didn't color this one. I think maybe my little sister colored that one. Should I start working on the octopus? We'll see. We'll see. I think I'll work on this whole thing. I figured I'd just come here and hang out for a while. You know, be cool, be chillin'. I don't know what everybody else has going on today, but like I said, it's a very low energy day, but I also wanted to come hang out. I want to finish working on this page, but I don't know where my colored pencils are. I think they're still in the closet. What do you need Bean to be monetized? I need 2,000 more watch time hours. Adam, what's the pic you chose? I'm trying to listen. Thank you for watching, Adam. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a fantastic week. I'm still trying to decide, honestly. That was kind of the problem. There was a cute, like, fish one that I was working on a long time ago, but I started in colored pencils, and today I was planning on using marker. Marker, yeah. I need, like, some chapstick really bad. Well, I mean, is this marker? It doesn't smell like marker. Is this marker? Maybe we'll just hand draw something in the notebook, right? And then I'll just color that. Sorry, I was reading something in here. I'd be like just writing 2 sentences on a page and that's the only thing on the page. Like, please get real. Get a loose leaf paper. Stop using your art notebook for like half a second of a thought. Anyway. Have I ever asked you guys, what are your top, because I know I feel like I talk about mine all the time and we do ours all the time. Hi, is it Murray? Murray? I will do a live and brush my hair just for Adam. Yes, Adam, subscribe to Bobby and Bobby will brush his hair for you. Does it taste like marker? I'll tell you. I'll be the judge of that. Like, no. I don't know. It didn't smell like it, but like it didn't have the same kind of sheen as my color pencils do. Gotta watch your videos on all my devices at the same time. I appreciate you guys. I do. What you feel about the Grammys? I didn't watch them. I just kind of watched. What did I watch yesterday? Oh, I started rewatching True Beauty. It's a K-drama. What I wanted to finish. Did I also watch Singles Inferno? Yes, I did. When you said I'll be the judge of that, I screamed. She's like, no! Like, don't do it. Hopefully I don't mess up while I'm drawing this, because remember we got this like fuck ass pencil. I had to whisper it so nobody could hear it. I had to. All right, what are we gonna draw today? What's the inspo? What's the vibe? What's the inspo? What's the vibe? Let me open up the shade and see what I see outside and see what it tells me. I hope my neighbors aren't just like, what is this girl doing? Like, I'm not looking at you. I'm looking for inspo. Like, please. Being is the most normal streamer on these lives. Yeah, you know, sometimes I come, like, before I started going live myself, I was like a little bit shy and I would be like, oh, well, what would I even do? And I would kind of watch other people's lives. And like every now and again, you'll find somebody like, you know, just genuinely chilling, chatting, or like, I don't see a lot of gaming, but every now and again I'll see gaming. But then you get across like, there's a huge amount of channels that it's like that. What is that song? Do you know what song I'm talking about? And it's like Roblox. I don't know, but it's that. ASMR, which there's good ASMR and there's shitty ASMR. And then people like screaming for some reason or sleeping. Heading to work, but we'll be listening. Cappuccino ballerina song. Yes! So you know what to talk about. Cappuccino. Exactly. Mar, don't cry back there. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Exactly. And safe travels, Twinny. Hi, is it Baba K or Babak? Are you eat pickle? I actually don't like pickles. God spent a lot of time on you. Thank you, Mr. Yes, sir. That was very kind. Very, very kind. Literally like, no. I already answered that. You don't gotta say it again. Just give me a second. I'll catch up. And just give me a sec. So usually when I draw things, I want to draw something new. I want to learn some new things. I think that's why I kind of fell off as well from doing art and not really being inspired to like pull my desk out. What's your favorite fruit? It's between peaches, raspberries, or mangoes. Yeah, peaches, raspberry, or mango. But typically peach. Lives can get really crazy really fast. Can't even mention everything I've seen. Yeah, I've seen some very questionable things, and I'm like, I don't know if these people are making money, if they're able to make it, because if YouTube reviewed their channel, I don't think that they would be able to get monetized. So sometimes I wonder, like, maybe some people just, oh, is that a cardinal? Cute. Sometimes I wonder, like, maybe some people just aren't in it for the money, aren't in it for the subs, aren't in it for, I don't know. But I've seen some very wild things on here, and I wonder if you know. what it means. It's that what for me. What it means. I wish like I could be on the phone with Ange because when I tell you me and her be doing this all day and just cracking up. Let's help you with the drawing. I have a feeling y'all, I came on here for Monday with a little too much goofy, silly vibes today, I suppose. I'm tired, but like everything is hilarious. I kind of want to do something with color though. I want to learn how to do something new. I see with the book what it means. That was a funny one. Oh, I thought that like tree branch was like an animal or something. That scared me. Yo, this looks like me, low key. I was looking at like a cute thing and it low key is giving a vibe. My like nose ring is turning. Hold on, please. I'm not picking my nose. I'm fixing my septum, okay? Where's Mar? Draw Mar. My niece drew me a cute picture of Mar. I was showing Ange earlier. You say I think I'm never wrong. You know what? Maybe you're right. I had to do it for my sister because she wrote it out for me. Thank you. And I wonder, don't want to be rude, but how old are you? Don't just wondering. I'm 28. Hey, we ain't there to judge. I'm just here to have a good time, to have a song and a dance, a smile and a laugh. Hi, highly game worthy. How are you? How are you? Anybody got a favorite song or a favorite genre, in particular? Wait, did I ask this earlier or did I like forget what I was saying? What are y'all's like top three hobbies? Because I feel like I always talk about mine and all we do are mine. A what and a what? A song and a dance, a smile and a laugh. You know? I don't know. I'm just here. I really want to watch there's this anime called is it Michiko and Hachi? I might be wrong. Spell check me if I'm wrong, but hi Eastby. What's your type of art? Abstract or um I mean it's not hyperrealism for sure. At one point, happy Black History Month. Thank you, JT. It's cooking is a good hobby. Oh, that is a good one. Is that yours? Basketball. This is me. We're playing basketball. Hi, Clifton. Thank you so much for subbing. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up and not fall too far behind. Um, I wouldn't really say it's kind of hard because it depends. A lot of my art is from like working on art projects and school related art. So I really want to be able to figure out more what my style is now that it's been, a time away from school and I can practice different things. I feel like there's not enough variety that I've done yet. Too much of it has been school projects. So I kind of want to see like what I do when I'm just left to my devices. But right now what I'm working on is like um a what would it be called? Oh, you know what? Actually, a good one for what a lot of my art is, I would say, is surrealism. I kind of do a lot of surrealism because it's usually like, I wouldn't say abstract, like, just like a slash on the page, like a dot in the corner. Like, it just is kind of like and I wouldn't quite say, is it Salvador Dali that has like that clock melting kind of like painting? I don't remember the name of it, but it's not quite that vibe. It's probably closer to like a Frida Kahlo, like there's a main character and then there's stuff going on around. It does always kind of. You okay over there? She was like shaking herself all crazy. But yeah, draw yourself a few times and find your style. I like to do a lot of color though. I kind of go between either doing pen, pencil, black and white, and like extreme color. There's rarely an in between. It's either the people, like I don't typically draw people in like skin tone ever. It's usually just black and white, or like you'll literally be purple, pink, blue, green, like all that. January flew by. Facts. It's February, love. Wilds. Creating something is a good hobby no matter what. I need chapstick. I'm like looking at myself like, no. Frida always drew herself. Exactly. I love that vibe. I love that vibe. I feel like I was saying this the other day, this weekend. I kind of feel like a lot of artists, when they draw people, kind of, unless you're drawing somebody from reference, a lot of times you end up drawing yourself if you're just drawing like freehand and not looking at a certain like person. Mar just wants to be a part of the life. Yeah, she's just, what is she doing? She's just laying on the ground like a rag. She could be laying on the couch. She could be laying on that caterpillar. Oh, and when I first got her and she was so little, she used to sleep on that little caterpillar. That's why his head's all smushy. But now she don't want to. Hair brushing and pulling. Okay. That's a cool vibe. I say go for it. What are you doing? I'm about to be drawing something, in fact. Don't you like pumping up videos? Like putting videos out? Draw a cardinal or an owl? Oh, I love owls. Cute. There's an owl page in this book. Should I color the owl page then? You know, so many options. It's like with a blank page, what can you do? Sorry, my desk is like shaking. It's been a while. I gotta tighten something up. Is art something you want to live up to, or it's just a hobby? It's been a hobby for a long time. I feel like in general, I would like for a living to just be able to do something creative because I do art, I make music. I just started doing like videos and video editing, but like I've been around since the dinosaur age of YouTube. So I kind of felt like it was always something I wanted to do. I just was one of those people that was like, oh, and I don't have a camera. And like, what am I even going to say? And what am I even going to do? And at the time, YouTube didn't even have live. So thank you, J Rock. Barry Benz. What you talking about? What you talking about? I thought you were JR. Let's see. Let's see. Is it Victor? Oh no, there's no C. There's no C. A what? A shoe bill? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're talking about. I believe so. How about we do? I've got an idea. I've got an idea. I think I've got just a slight idea. Do you guys want to be able to like actually see as I draw it or what? Or do you care? Do you even care? LeBron's letting know what? You can draw me. Hold on, let's get this person out of here. I almost put you as a mod and I don't want to do that. Show the art. Okay, we'll keep it like around here. Now, I do want to be able to like actually color this page, so we'll see if I end up doing any real shading, I suppose. We'll see if I do that. We'll see about it. Now the vibe, I'm thinking color-wise, what do I have in here for colors? Because we'll pick a couple to like base it off of. Is this like locked in another spot or something? Why can't I open this? Oh, here we go. Who gave me this set? I don't remember where I got these from. Somebody gave these to me. It might have been my sister, my little sister. I don't remember who gave these to me. But we're going to use them. Now, obviously, I'm impartial to this row. I like the pinks, I like the purples, I like the blues, the light colors. I'd probably use these as well. I'm missing one. Why I'm missing one? Will you give a shout out to my mate who's getting an art degree? Well, shout out to your friend getting the art degree. That's sick. That blue by the yellow and pink. This? Or this? A or B? Because these are both yellow. Talking about this one? Because this is green, kind of. So I'm assuming you're talking about this guy. Right? B. Okay. So if I were to do this color, something I would use in conjunction would be purple. But I'll need a couple shades. Pink, but I'll need 2 shades. Or do I want to do red? No, yeah. These, yellow, because I actually do want yellow. With this yellow, I'll need a peach. Maybe I should just keep this open at this point, because I'm telling you, I do a lot of color. And it's not a bad thing. It's been a while since I've experimented with it, so I feel like I'm having a hard time narrowing down which ones I want to use. I'll put this blue over here. All right, let me get started into it, because the sooner I start... I'm glad I got all my little chores and stuff done earlier, because I would have never been on here doing this. Is she the girl who reads the chat? Hi, Goated, how are you? Sorry, I do read the chat. We're doing a little art today. But I usually do come here and like hang out, right? I'm in the same space you're in, to just be creative. It's your type of creativity, just expression or forming ideas out of something else. Exactly, Frizzy. So you get the point. It's not like I don't want to have a job like that's like a traditional, like it's not saying because I don't want to work in an office that I don't want to work. It's more so like I would love to be able to be more free to do things creatively. I feel like there is definitely more space, because I know a lot of people think that a lot of these spaces are oversaturated. No. Hi, welcome back. How are you? What do you want me to call you? Zupix. What do you want me to call you? How about you create your own planet? That's a good idea. I kind of like that vibe. Should we do something kind of like that kind of thing? Not to say like alien kind of vibe, like just flat up, straight out, but like, do you get what I mean? Maybe like some kind of surrealistic sort of deal. My usual. Let's see. Where are we gonna go with this? Where are we gonna go? I'm thinking... if we're gonna do that kind of vibe, then I kind of want to have the background be more of the main focus. Yeah, we'll do that. Sorry, let me make sure I stay at the bottom. I always used to draw the scenery when I first moved up here to Alaska. And here I was earlier like, what is it, Alaska? Because it was cold. I'm sorry, love. It was a big drastic change for me. Where are you from? Are you not from Alaska? Did you move there as an adult? Can I ask you a question? If it's respectful. Welcome me, I'm new here. Hello, Goated. How are you? How was your Monday? How was your weekend? The freedom to be creative is a definite blessing. Yeah, because the thing is for me is I have so many hobbies. I'm just not financially doing anything with any of them. I just do them for fun. And, you know, that's been fun, but that's been fun for like the past 30 years. I want to start getting into like my big girl shit. You know, this picks up a lot of space. Yeah, so does my eyes, so does my head, so does my hair. Like, ooh, guys, I almost lost you to the abyss. It was because I was having an attitude. That was life telling me, like, just don't even worry about it. Just leave these people alone that are trying to troll. Florida? Ooh. We got a couple of people from Florida. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Is it guano? Hi, Vernon. I hope you had a great weekend. It seems like you didn't, but I hope the rest of your week goes better. Do Do you like a Spirited Away character vibe? Yeah, characters, the centerpiece are on the side and then have them. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. Hi, fam. Missing you a lot. How are you? My whiplash. All right, all right. Let me get into it. Let me get into it. I try to like keep up with the chat, you know, but we do got to get into this page. I'm looking to get into this. Get to this work. It's been a really long time since I've drawn something, so give me a little bit of grace, please. I beg of you. It's been a while. So if I want to do something with like a kind of surrealistic background, do I want to kind of have the character be mainly focused here? Or do I want to do, oh, maybe I'll do a more, honestly, just a surrealistic character, like period. Like the character is the one who is. So I'm going to actually turn the page this way and we'll make the character be this part. Yeah, yeah. So I can have more space for them. Or would it be better to do long way? Let's do long way. I know, I changed my mind a lot. So we're going to start, head will be here. We're doing it light because remember, my eraser is terrible. So we really can't do much in the way of erasing. Oh, you guys can't even see it. I just realized. He proposed. Oh, that's awesome. Girl, I just got engaged. Well, congratulations. Hello from Sweden. How are you? Gonna propose this Friday. Wish me luck. Good luck. Good luck. The worst drawings get the most love on Reddit. It'd be like that sometimes. It really do. I have a lovely weekend and I'm gonna have another great weekend. Okay, well, good. Nice. Happy to hear. All right, so if I do, and like I will be back at the chat, like glancing up. So if I fall a little bit behind, I am sorry. I'm trying to sketch out where we're going to be taking this. I don't do like the head thing with the proportions. And maybe sometimes that's why some of my stuff comes out a little bit funky. I just kind of freehand everything. So you will see it starts off really scratchy, but then it starts to turn into something eventually. Hi, Supreme. How you doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How are you feeling? How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Do you feel like after this weekend, do you feel 10,000 times better? I would say I do. Drinking coffee. I would love to have another coffee. Weekend was spectacular. I feel that. I feel like $1,000,000. Must be the $1,000,000. Nobody knows that song. No. Since your first time in a long time, just draw what comes to mind. Yeah. I like the chill art vibes. I'm just editing, so no rush for me. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, Bo, don't we worry. Russia to Florida. Oh, like you live in Florida now? Mar, don't cry. She just wants to be included. But unfortunate for her. So let's say eye line will be around here. Nose line will be around here. But off to the side because we're doing like this profile, I think, like this way. So I might actually use myself a little bit for reference because it's been quite some time. Do you hear Mar? But now I'm paranoid thinking it's gonna fall off. Never, never, never. You can't even think about that because if you think about that, then you have to think about what you know you can accomplish. Marceline, come over here. You already had lunch, so I don't know why you're doing that. You have to think about what you know you can accomplish because ultimately, I'm not the kind of person that just will think like, oh, all you got to do is think it's yours and it'll be yours. Because obviously, when you put in the work for what you want to accomplish or what you want to see in your life, eventually it'll come to you. Like, you can't always just kind of like hope. Like, you have to actually put work into it. And you know that if you're putting in the work, which you know if you are, it's only up. Like, it's literally only up. That's all I can say. I know it's general and this applies to literally everybody, but it's only up if you make it that way. Baby, what do you have to say that's so important to the people? What do you have to say that's the most important thing? More important than mama. More important than me. Feather, hi. How was your weekend? What is it, like 8 o'clock? Did you just have dinner? Hi, Pitbull. Oh my girl, yeah. Okay, bet. Remember what I say? I feel like I say it on here a lot. I'm very much like, I know I always say like you can do anything that you like actually put your mind to, but like some people don't even do that. And that's why they don't do it. Simply. And I've seen that time and time again. Like for myself, when I thought that I was gonna, be making content and doing things, like when I wasn't doing it, I thought about it all the time. I did all this research before I started, and like none of it actually mattered until I started. Because you can sit there and try and figure out for months and months and months, like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? Sometimes it's better to just ask too. Like if you have a little bit of like some people that are starting to catch up, starting to watch you, like if you ask, sometimes you'll get your answer. Now, granted, there'd be a lot of trolls, so sometimes they just be trolling, but you can take what other people say with a grain of salt. That's what I do. And then every now and again, I'm picky. So if I feel like something you said applies to me, then I'll follow with that. I need like a mechanical pencil. This is like way too thick. Like it's not sharp. It's fine. We'll make it very vague for now. We'll just do like the light lines, like I said, because we can't even erase anyway. So let's say this is eye number 1. This is eye number 2. Where would this be? Like around here and around here? Having a lot of trouble today, y'all. Yeah, around here and around here would be like this. And like that with a space on the side. And then this is jawline. Okay. So yeah. Like I was, there's always going to be a lot of people that are hating in the background and stuff. But we don't even care. So for anybody who's also been thinking about wanting to do, something that might not be what is traditional, and I'm not saying you have to create content because content creation is not for everybody. Trust and believe. It can be if you want to share a hobby, but like not everybody is going to make it like their job, for example, because there are people that are able to turn it into a career and not everybody is able to do that. And it's okay to not want to be on here for maybe monetization like me or some others, but you can just like share your hobbies, it don't always got to be about money, but all right, we're gonna leave this little line here white, so I'm gonna draw to indicate that that's gonna stay white. I wish I had brought up that picture to show you guys of my niece's drawing of Mar. It was so cute. It really was. I think the eye should be more angled this way. I don't think it's like angled enough because this is kind of like this kind of angle. Hi, the goat. Oh, I'm missing out. Oh, I saw something about a chicken burger and I am happy. I'm hungry. I mean, happy. That's wisdom being. Exactly. Everything takes work to contain. I'm trying to get like you, Bobby. You be up here dropping the nuggets of knowledge. Everything's good. Dirty birdie. I'm about to start calling Feather that. Ask and you shall receive. It's been good. Just ate a fat half-pound. I didn't even realize that. Half-pound chicken burger. Wait, did you actually? Did you actually? Good morning, Bowser. This is such a vibe. Thank you. What I hope everybody else is multitasking and doing something cool as well while we're hanging out. Feel free to pull up one of your own hobbies. Way off subject, but why are my brothers taping the triggers off their screw guns and connecting them together to have a screw gun battle? This is Milwaukee. That sounds like a very brotherly thing. A very brotherly brother thing. Are you participating in this screw gun battle? Good to hear. Oh my gosh, Feather. Shout out to Vernon on my way in here, if you guys don't mind. But I love that. You're hilarious. You look like actress. Who's that? Should I look it up? Navi. I feel like the last time I looked something up like that, it was a you know what star, and I was like, BFFR right now. Oh no, she's actually an actress. All right, y'all. Let's get back into this. I'm getting distracted. Because I like to talk to you. So that one guy gave him a timeout, but he didn't learn. Sometimes they just gotta go. Kara Salon YouTuber. No, I don't. I have a sister who be on here, but her name's not Kara. It's Angie. I got 50 on the DeWalt. They're gonna let them go until one breaks. Isn't there? Nobody likes what's the other one? Ryobi? We don't got no Ryobi people. It was 2 fillets. Oh, like stacked together? Was there cheese or something with it? What was on it? Feather, what was on it? I need to know. I feel like now I need to know. All right. Oh, this I knew. Didn't I say don't use this eraser? Didn't I say to everybody I'm not going to use this eraser? And what did I literally just do? And I made a mark. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to color over this anyway with a colored whatever, the marker. So we'll be fine. So what about... Now, my bane of my existence, I will say when it comes to drawing, is drawing noses. I'm not a fan of drawing them. They're boring. They're not boring. They're just annoying to draw. Because they change so much depending on the angle, you know? So usually I just kind of draw it like my nose. But I don't know, man. Something about this one is just not... If we do the little tip and we draw the little thing, and let's say this is a nostril kind of area. So then this should have been tighter. And that's okay. It's okay. We figure it out. I do want to do a nose ring like I have. Maybe I'll do a septum. So I got to move the mouth down. Ultimately is what you're telling me. I have to move the mouth down. Yeah, we're going to have to. Am I going to have to start a new page? Because I do not have an eraser. Do I maybe have one in the box? Because I can't let it be this way. I just started and I'm already like, nope. No page me. I know I have an eraser in here somewhere. Hold on. I gotta stretch it out this way. Wow, I really don't. Is it true? I got paints. Y'all, why do I not have an eraser? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what? I don't have, like, my main art bag. So it kind of actually does make sense. Because why would I just casually have an eraser somewhere? Oh, Angie, can I show you real quick? Or no, I'll have to send her pics of this because I think she's getting ready to leave out the house. But I have, like, some stickers. Like, I have a lot of repeats, so I have some extras for Anya. So Sorry, I was trying to see if I could find eraser, but it's not looking like. That's okay. What about in the paint box? I have a pencil sharpener. Ooh, but I have a pencil sharpener, so that's actually something that I did need. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just start there, right? We'll just start there. The drawing is light enough, you could just keep going. Exactly. Right. If I just like slowly like smooth it out a bit. If I slowly smooth it out a bit, maybe we won't have to deal with it. Sorry, this sweater is like riding up and it's annoying me. Oh, it was just stickers, sis. It was stickers. We want to see the art, just do something simple and short so you can engage with the chat. Well, the thing is sometimes you just can't rush the process. Like I said, I'm rusty and it's been a while, so it's definitely difficult to just jump back into it, but I will. I will in the best way that I can, hopefully. How about I just do line work then? I used to be more into like really rough line work and kind of like the spookier vibe, so we'll do a spooky vibe. We'll do spooky vibe. I need to like get a little bit of skin tone so I can understand where things are. Let me do the shape. Let me do the shape. So we'll do second eye like up here. I always just draw my nose. Yeah, I feel like it makes it easier. There was cheese and tomato ketchup. Ooh, I love tomato. I love tomato ketchup. I love ketchup. I don't know why I didn't just say that. With salad, it was a fatty. What are we drawing? We're just drawing. Why is there a pencil sharpener in the paint box? Because my supplies are really like just disorganized right now. Hi, is it Panos? Pan? I'll call you Pan. How are you? Hi, Dwayne. We're liking your channel spooky vibes. At a red light still here. Drive safe. No. Modmaster Trini. Yes, we're still here. We're still here. We're still rocking. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to be doing septum because I want to do septum. Normally mine is like this, the one that I like to wear. And then I obviously have a nose ring. I won't do the double though. So we're actually going to bring this here then. I'm just making the shape of my nose, sorry. I've got kind of like a little bit of like this thing going on here. I always call it my cloud nose because my nose is kind of shaped like a cloud. Not a bad thing. It's just shaped a little bit like a cloud, you know? Clouds are cute. It's cool. All right, so I'm going to smudge that in a bit. I feel like I have like an actual smudger, but we're just going to use my finger for now. And then we'll put like highlights back in with some stuff later. Okay, so I kind of have like kind of like You know, does that make sense? Like, did that make sense? You know? Let's see. So we talked about how if I drew light enough, I would be able to kind of go over it, and I'm so far not doing that. So I'm gonna have to keep this part pretty light or pretty sketched out. Yeah, that works. Now I wish I had thought to have my paint stuff ready today, but I didn't. You like to draw? I do. I would do the double. Hypernova, girl, what you talking about? Oh, Steve, maybe not Steve. What you talking about? I don't have a very like deep filtrum, but I will draw one just because then I'll know where to like kind of center my mouth in this picture. Like where you would put the person's mouth, I guess. Now this is not a tutorial. I'm not telling nobody what to do because honestly, aren't we all just novices in our own craft? I don't know what I'm talking about. Aren't we all just novices in our own craft? Now, for me, when I start drawing, it takes a lot and a lot and a lot of building up. So if this is eyelid, we're going to go deeper in here. So we'll take this eyelid, and we'll go up here. Now, I myself have very heavy lids, so I am going to take a little bit more shadow up in this spot. You don't got to do that, but I just do because my lids are heavy. Me, like, moving my table is pissing me off, the sound of it. If it makes you happy, then what other people think doesn't matter. Aw. I love to draw, but I don't do it anymore because I'm scared of what people think about my drawings. Oh, I'm sorry, love. I mean, you don't necessarily have to post them. I have so many that like no one has honestly ever seen, and you know, that in itself can be very liberating. I think if it's a hobby you have, you don't necessarily have to share it with other people. That doesn't make it doesn't mean that it's not art, basically. Ugh, I used it on the eye. That was a foolish mistake. That's okay. Like we said, it'll fill in. It'll all fill in and then it'll all make sense. This is going to be lash line. And my like eye bag. Because you know I got those little eye bags. Your girl don't sleep enough. She doesn't. She doesn't. No, these are not going to be the final lashes. These are like this is where lashes are going to be placed lashes. And then we'll go back over this with actual like fine line marker, and then we'll use the markers to color it. So this is a bit of a sit down process today. But I do like to kind of have the lashes at least most of the way figured out. Because once you draw it with like the fine line, that's kind of it. Like that's really kind of it. We'll do them more like this way on this eye. Yeah. Okay. Now, are my lashes this long? No. But am I going to do it that way? Yes. Hello from Alaska. -30. Ooh, I'm sorry, Jason. We're not quite that low. As long as you keep a novice state of mind, you'll always be learning. And that's a good thing. I agree. I agree with that one. I was just summarizing what Bean said. I have no wisdom, just good ears and eyes. The one true Bobby. Yes, Bobby, we appreciate you. Listen, you be here and you be dropping, like I said. Wisdom, you do. I'm not going to leave the forehead that big. Don't worry. I'm not. She's bald right now. I always start off with the baldness and then we work into it. Ooh, Ooh, I almost knocked that off. All right, so we're gonna smooth out here. I don't want the lines to be super harsh until I'm like actually doing the final thingy. Because right now, she's not smiling too much, so she doesn't really need like her cheeks to be like in that kind of way. So this is gonna be a cheekbone area. There's no eyes yet, but don't worry. We'll like do something like that. Once you add pressure to the pencil, there's no going back. Exactly. That's the thing. So it's honestly starting to become more of like I'm definitely going to have to do colored pencils for this. Or she's going to have to be like one of those, like, I think I'll do a pen drawing. She's probably going to have to be a pen drawing. Realistically. Yeah, this is cheekbone. So then this is also cheekbone, but because we're assuming the lighting source is coming from this direction, we're gonna put shadows toward bottom of face. I just don't want like a super harsh like line on the face, like a super harsh outline rather. This would be my chin, and I have a little bit of a butt chin. I do, it's true, I do, okay? I know I do. I got a little bit of a butt chin, like right here. I just don't have like a cleft, but your girl got a square chin. She do. Actually, a lot of my family members do. All right, so then we rub that out. That's my chin line. Blend it to the cheek line. This is the mouth line. And we'll kind of do like some loose coloring in of that later. Sorry, I know y'all are upside down, but y'all will see and you'll get it. Thank you. I needed that. I appreciate your destroy a picture I made for him. Oh, I'm sorry. I did stitch sometimes. I get frustrated, but I know I'm good at the extra details make it worth drawing. Some people are kind of easy to draw. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I do. I feel like my face is a little simple for when it comes to drawing. This is kind of going to be a mix because my nose is not long like this. I kind of have a shorter nose, but actually, you know what? No, it might be pretty close. Might be relatively close, but my eyes are farther apart is the thing. This does not have very far eyes. Honestly, who cares? Who cares? At the end of the day, it's a drawing. I just like drawing. That's the whole point of this conversation. I just simply like drawing. So this is like the eye orbit. I'm going to do mostly sketch for the... Do I still have my... I have a little tool for smudging. I don't see it anywhere, so I'm going to have to keep using my finger. I just feel like I have all these tools, and I'm like, where are they? Yeah, you see? Because then once we keep going into it, it just starts adding on more value, and then you start getting more of like a face, essentially. And you're going to keep darkening the shadows, essentially. Eyebrows. Now I've got a lot of eyebrow. And do I want to include irises or no? Like, do I want eyes? Where did you learn? I am pretty much self-taught. I did go to college to take like some classes, but they were pretty much just drawing classes to like free draw. Like, I kind of did this in high school too. I speak Polish, so when I had to take an elective, I just like an elective language rather, I just took Polish because it was easy. It was the easy grade. And I've always taken art as well. Not like because it's easy though, just like classes that I know I will enjoy, you know? And I think that's like a good way to do it for other people too. If you just practice, eventually you will start to be able to do it simply. Because I feel like, have y'all not seen Bob Ross? Anybody could paint. I feel like anybody could draw, right? Anybody could draw, technically. Okay, we will do eye, and we'll be doing this way. What should I draw? I need some idea. Happy accidents. Yes, happy little accidents. Exactly. I knew somebody would get the vibe. I knew it. Okay, so let's say this is iris and pupil of this eye. So then for this eye, it would be like around here, same thing. And your pupils have the same reflection, don't forget. You have two eyes and they see the same thing. So we're just shading that in. And then I'll do the shading in here. Like this side has. And then you know like that little inner pink thing in your eye, like this little thing? You gotta remember to draw that. Don't forget to draw that thing. It's just like in the inner corner. I don't know. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's literally just in the inner corner. Hi, is it Isuker? What will I get if I hit the double like button? I just appreciate it simply. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. But if you don't want to, that's cool too. It's really no skin off my back. I didn't create it. It's not my creation. All right, let's get back into this. If I draw more of, let's say my nose is like this. See, this is kind of where it starts to get a little hard for me. This is where it starts to get a little hard. Now my hair. We'll be abstract with it. We will. We'll have to be abstract with the hair, y'all. I've got a lot of hair. You know what I kind of want to include? I would like to include like a snake as a scarf. You can't double like anyway. Yeah. Made it to work. Great. I'm glad that you made it there. Glad that you are there. All right, so I will now rub that a little bit to make it more like kind of blurred. And then we'll do like little hair, just a little bit of hair. I'm not going too crazy with my curls because I have really curly hair and it's very annoying to draw. It's not quick. Like for me, most of the time, it's just a very abstract shape. Maybe we'll do my bun. We'll do my hair like how it is in the bun. Right now, I kind of have it parted to where it's like this on the side. There's a line here. And then the rest of my hair is this way. And I still have no eyebrows. You have a dog? I do. She's right back there. Hi, Bryce. Anime hair is just one big hair shape. And you have a few divides and lines. Exactly. What's her skin color called? It's just pencil. Or are you talking about me? Gotta draw curls like they do in the Boondocks. Oh, like just like the shape, kind of like the. Yeah, I feel you. I feel that. Maybe I will just kind of do something more abstract. Will it make sense with this? Let's see. This is kind of like the way my hair is right now. It's like, right? Oh, I kind of did it the wrong way though. Like parted on the wrong side. That's okay. We'll be fine. Like we said, it's abstract. Come on. We'll just make it kind of like curly and wavy. How about that? Let's just make it curly and wavy. It'll be a mixture. I'll do one little curl right here like that. One little guy. And then we'll just start, making individual curls. This is going to take forever. It's an easy cheat code. It is. That was actually a really good idea. And I might even turn this to the side to take up a little bit more pencil. Have we seen Star today? I know we was having a busy weekend, so I'm just making sure everybody is good. Oh yeah, this is better. To do it this way, way better. I can make it so much more, and then obviously around the hairline, then you have to add more shadow. We'll do it like here. And then I'll just have to darken the hair after. Okay. Thank you, Mayhem. That's sweet. I appreciate it. Hi, JNR. How are you? How are you? How are you? How is everyone, honestly? Happy Monday. Oh, it's already been an hour and a half. Compared to like normally, this went so much faster. So much faster. I'm honestly gonna need one of my white pastels to like clean up our eye area, because I'm thinking about just blacking it out. I used to do that a lot, like the no eye, like the eyes, but like no pupils. But you do need to kind of have at least a loose like pupil and iris shaping so that you kind of know what direction to draw everything in. I think we will actually do that because I kind of missed that. Look, trust me, it'll look cool. It will. Because we're going to do the white on top of it. And then it'll look like shiny eyes. Because this is what I be feeling like. Honestly, what I be feeling like. Oh, yeah. Honestly, you'll get the vibe when you see the vibe. You'll get it. You'll get it when it's done. You'll get it when it's done. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Alexa. Yeah, I'm just working on it. You know, I wanted to be like doing art when I was younger, so I did a lot of art. I did a lot of, like I said, I wasn't very much of like a going out kind of gal, like pretty much ever. I just kind of have been a hobby girl. I've always had a lot of hobbies, and like art and games and stuff like that has always been part of it. And music. I have music coming out. I was working on something today. In fact. So the plan is to do like a 3-song EP with like 1 or 2 like bonus. It's not gonna be a full album off the rip, okay? It's not gonna be a full album off the rip. And don't be surprised when you like hear what kind of music it is, because it's maybe not what a lot of people listen to nowadays, but like just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. When it comes out, just give it a chance. Please. I beg of you, give me a chance. All right, so let's say this is like the shape of another girl. Kinda. Something like that. I wish I had one of my bigger, flatter pencils. That would have been way easier for this. I'll kind of make this one come out from like here. And then I'll shade it in a bit so that I can add some more depth to it. And then we'll go in with like the pen and do the actual. And the thing with curly hair is it does not go in the same direction, so you're not going to make them all exactly the same. So this one could be more short and up here. Why am I acting like I'm Bean Ross? I'm like, why am I Bob Ross right now? I'm Bean Ross, actually, like I said. We'll give like one little curl coming out of this side. It almost reminds me of like a little bug, like a bug antenna. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, by the way. I know I kind of posted that I was coming on like a few hours before I was coming on. I've been trying to keep up with posting like ahead when my schedule is going to be, but man, things just been crazy. Things have been crazy. Oh, we're making friends. Hello, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm seeing a little bit of Spanish or Portuguese. I'm not sure. Because I'm seeing a couple of different. I know I saw somebody ask about Portuguese earlier. Hi, Sophia. I hope you have a great Monday too. Bean Ross got the curly hair and everything. Just need the. No, Feather, please. Don't ruin him. Don't ruin him for me. Bob, it's okay. I didn't hear it. I don't know what he's talking about. Bob, I swear, please. I loved his little squirrels. Yeah, but weren't they all kind of doing that at that time, actually? Why am I even like... Can't even act shy. Can't even be shy about it. I mean, not me, but like I said, weren't they all doing that back then? Okay, it seems like it's just ending up being... This is not actually ending up being very... What's the word? Like, I didn't leave myself a lot of background room because once I start drawing my hair, I just start drawing it huge because that's just how it is. It's just huge. So we'll do like one more little curl here, kind of off to the side. Some little hair right there, some little hair right there. Okay, so we'll keep that relatively, you know, on the blank side. Sorry, this sweater is like the weirdest like crop. It like ends in the weirdest place. Go big or go home. Yes. Agreed, agreed, agreed. Have a great day. Is it Adorezo? Adorezo? I hope you had a great day. I hope you have a great time. Oh, and I wanted to do like a snake neck, right? Okay, like a snake scarf. So how do we loosely draw this snake? Normally it would kind of wrap like around. It wouldn't just be like a straight line. Okay, so we gotta draw like this. Kind of almost like a donut shape. Right? So we'll do one donut shape here. And we'll do a longer one like here. Doesn't this kind of give what's the character from Demon Slayer, the one that has like the snake? Is it I what is his name? The one that has the snake? Oh, that part wouldn't get skinny like that. I need to fix that. Maybe I'll draw it up to the side here. We'll have to work on the snake. Listen, I've not drawn a snake before, so I'm gonna have to work on my proportions and such. But we'll figure that part out. But for now, are we understanding that this will be a snake scarf? We're kind of getting the vibe, right? Let me look into what snakes look like. What do they even look like? Is kind of the question, right? Okay. And then I might give this person kind of like a pattern of that kind of vibe. I need to know what a snake looks like. Are there pictures of snakes in here in my book? Are there any snakes in here? Well, there's a dragon, but that's not a snake. Oh, this shows, yes, there is. Okay. What page is that on? I don't know what a snake looks like. I know what it looks like. I have, and it's funny because I have a snake tattoo. Like on my leg. But when I try and draw a snake, like I have to look at what their body looks like. I don't know. Okay. Okay. So the way I was thinking, like I said, it wasn't really making sense. So I would have had to do, this will have to be wider essentially and wrap like around part of the head, neck, part of the head, neck thing, right? So like that. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more blurred out. Okay, and then we'll do scales and stuff after. You know, we can't do all that at once. And then I might want to draw. Some of these have stripes. Some of these have that like diamondy kind of vibe. But let me at least draw the head. And then we'll do this like thicker one here. Now, somehow we will transition this to being a snake. Somehow. I don't know how yet, but we will. Have you ever thought of drawing for a comic book? I did when I was younger. I used to actually like literally make, I don't have any that I'm about to show you, but I was just gonna show you. I would literally make like the little blocks and I would draw my own little comics with like little stories since I was a kid. Hi, Jer Bear. Designing the next tattoo? No. Just drawing. It's been a while. Hi, Bo. I need a babysitter for 2 grown-ass men. Why? What happened? Oh, the 2 with the screwdrivers? So what happened? What became of it? Did I miss out on the update? I hope I didn't miss the update. Okay, let's see. I need like a wrapped snake though, because where would I... I'll probably have him kind of coming from back around, honestly. Might be the best idea for it. Yeah. We'll kind of have it coming back from around this way. So if we say it comes from back here and then down. So the little thing will be here. And I will say we're going to turn into like this thing here. Because they have a lot of like really squiggly lines. I don't quite understand the way their bodies work. That's my problem. Not quite understanding their strange bodies. They're weird little bodies. Oh, should I kind of maybe have this one overlapping this then? Yeah. Should I just do a bunch of snakes? Should it just be a bunch of snakes at this point? Because I feel like I'm having some, okay, yeah, this definitely has to come out more this way, and this has to come out more that way. Head can essentially be here, but I need somebody that has like a head that looks like this type of head, essentially. I'm not going to draw his face yet, because what is even going on? We got to figure out what's going on with this cat's body. And by cat, I mean snake. We need to figure out what's going on. What happened is what I imagined was going to happen. Oh, I hope you're okay. Oh, or the who won was who you thought was going to win. Is it set in a boba shop? I have a full-blown comic. It's a mystery horror style comic book. Oh yeah, because we played a horror game recently. Boba tea shop. What's the story like? Is it kind of like, I don't know if you're into, like, if you're talking comic book like manga, or if you're talking comic book like American style comic book. Are you doing the jellyfish hair to go? I should have done jellyfish hair. Bo, babysitting grown men, are they drunk? Right, that's the question. Oh, Alexa, different snakes have different head shapes. Vipers have sharper pointed noses. Yeah, because snakes kind of have like this kind of thing. No, they don't. I'm lying. We'll have to do some snake research. Let's just rub that part away. We'll focus on like getting more into this part that's around the face. So imagine like we're going to put the shadow here because the light source is coming from up. So we're going to keep it tight to the edge of the face because the chin would be overlapping a bit. And I think I will give even a little bit more here, because imagine this is like actually the chin, right? And then we're going to just blend it down. And we're going to leave this band in the center that kind of shows like the light point. So if on the face I left this side more shaded, and let's add a little bit more shading in it too. In fact. So this side's going to be more shaded because it's more in the dark. Let's imagine lights coming from up here. From here down, basically. Here down. So we're going to add shading here. And once I do the shading, then I'll do all the scales and stuff. And then same thing here. You're going to want to build the shading up. And then don't forget, we're going to go into this later with pens. So this is just like pencil practice of it, essentially. All right, all right. And I think I need a little bit more like hair here, because it would kind of be like all over the place, right? Right. So far, this is how we're doing. Back again. How's it going at work, Trini? How's it going at work? Okay, so I'm going to go more into this bottom one. And like I said, smudge it out. And my fingers are like always super dirty by the time I'm done. People say I'm funny, but I don't believe it. Well, you know, I think we all have a different perspective of ourselves than what is really what people see, you know? You'd be surprised. Maybe you're funnier than you actually think, because maybe you're not actually joking and people think that you are, and it's hilarious. I don't know, because sometimes I be dead ass and people be thinking I'm playing. I be dead ass. I do. I think for this one, because I want it all to, so the main concept, right, is this is just the head because we're doing abstract. This is just the head. But I kind of want the snake to almost be intestine-like, right? Being been losing weight. I would like to maybe lose like a little bit, but it's not really as much about like the pounds for me. It's more now about the it's more now about the sorry, I'm thinking about where I'm gonna draw the head of the snake. It's more about toning. It's more about toning. There we go. I'm gonna try to see if I can. Yeah, something is weird. Something is weird about this. But basically, that was my thought. Almost intestine-like. Like, I know that probably sounds really gross, but I'm just being for real. They do have the little nose things, don't they? And like part of him can go off the page and he'll be fine. I literally don't care. Part of him can go off the page. Do they have like a sweet little dog mouth? No, I think they have like, they have a little smile, right? It's a little smile. So we'll do like a little smile. I think it's like kind of like this. And would I draw the tongue sticking out or no? And it's like a fork, kind of, I think. Okay, it's kind of giving, why is his tongue like 10 feet long? But that is okay. We'll color it in and it'll be normal. Trust me. We'll color it in and it'll be normal. Okay, so little snaky nose. They've got the little nostrils that I am aware of. And I could give them like a little bit of like the side eye on this side, but it's mostly this eye we're going to be seeing, right? The one that's like right here. Ooh, I don't really know what snake eyes look like. Let's just try like kind of shaping it out and see how it goes. Because they kind of have like a this thing, and I know they have the little slit thing. We'll work on it. We will work on it, okay? Feather, you should come shit on both of them. Hi, Necrosis, how are you? Do you want one? And no, I didn't get my 50 bucks. What? You didn't get the 50 bucks? Oh, you look like you've lost a bit? I might have. I've not had the best appetite recently, but I do have an apple turnover downstairs. Might have a snack. Hi, Tomek. Shema. And then as for the bottom part, we're going to do, like I said, it'll probably just be, I don't know. We'll see. I feel like, is the mouth longer than this? Is the jaw less wide? And then we'll make the head more smooth. And then we'll like be filling this in. So we'll be fine afterward. We'll have to like fill all this little stuff in here. It looks like a little cartoon snake. It's just like, you see, like, you're my friend. What's his name? What's our snake's name? Should I do another one? Oh, I didn't leave myself enough room. Because I was like, should I do another one like right at the top that kind of has its like mouth open? I might do that. I might still try to do it anyway. I just went too much into the hair. Curva! Gotta go and take care. Oh, I'm sorry. What time are you going live? Tomorrow or tonight? I'll be going live tomorrow. I didn't want to... The money. He's got to go buy a new screw gun. Oh, you were just being nice. Got you. Thank you, DBK. So. I think what I want to do is, first off, let me finish shading this guy in a little bit, just a little bit more, because he's looking a little bit crazy this way. Like he's looking a little bit like something is the matter with him. You know what I mean? Like something's wrong, really. Something's really wrong. I think it also has something to do with where I put him on the page. And then we're going to do the same thing. Like I said, we're trying to make it, you know, be basically like this snake is essentially never ending. Essentially. So we'll do a little like crease in here because you know how they be folding. We're going to do a never ending snake. And I kind of like doing this because my thing is, I think one of my main things is I need to learn fluidity when it comes to drawing. Like I'm very much stagnant and like things don't often have a lot of movement. So this will be the start of practicing movement and we'll see where I get this year with it. Okay. We'll see where I get with it. Because right now, right now, this snake is very, where would I put the tail? Because we're imagining that this is connecting up here. And I'll put like another piece of him here. And then another piece of him here. Okay, so we're gonna do like that. And we might leave this little gap here. But just a little gap. Yeah, there we go. And then this will be the other part of him. And then I need to do the dark around here. Dark around here. Oh my gosh, my table like making that noise. Somebody come and tighten these screws up, please. Please. It's been so long since this has been assembled. Okay, so we'll do that. And then we'll figure some more stuff out with this later. We can always continue to add on. Chat, if you haven't already tapped the like button. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you for saying that, Bo. Yeah, please give a little mini bitty baby like. Love the picture. Forehead is mad bigger than that. This is not done. Hun. She just needs the right bean rust, I've assumed today. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Listen, y'all, we're having a good time. And if you're not, then I don't know. I'm just here to hang out. Literally, I'm just here to hang out. I'll have to do the jellyfish hair tomorrow. I'll have to do the jellyfish hair. That's the most girl-like pen holding. It's a pencil. But thanks. Put a folding paper under the leg making noise. Hi, writer. That is not a self-portrait. Yeah, like, guys, you can use yourself as the basis to start, but this is not like a self-portrait. I don't currently have, I don't know if you knew, but I do not currently have a snake around my neck. I don't. I don't have a snake at all, actually. I like snakes. They're cool. They're nice. Obviously, poisonous ones are not a vibe. But, you know. However, I will say I do kind of use like my features when it comes to drawing. Like if I have to do features, my characters will always have like my signature, like one of my nose rings, or will have stretched ears like my ears were. But yes, thank you. Thank you. I do have to also edit my video that I wanted to finish up because I would like to have that posted as soon as possible. Because that was a fun one. I got a snake. You can see it on my channel, but don't do so till after the live. No, I saw your little snake. Wait, what was your snake's name again? I like your snake. Hi, Kaylin. Or is it? Yeah, it looks like Kaylin. I had to think about it for a second, but it looks like Kaylin. Yes, y'all. So, I might start going in with a little bit of, but I have a lot of like fine tip. Is this my finest one? No, this is actually quite thick. But I could use the thick one for the eyes. I'm gonna start going in with like a little bit of the markers now. I need a thinner one. Are they not in here? No. Why do I have it like mixed into my paint? I need to organize. Before the next live, can somebody like bookmark to remember? Yeah, there's like pastels in here too. Bean, are you okay? I have ink for ink. Like, that's a good question. You can name him if you want. I'll have to look at him again and I'll tell you his name. I'm good at naming things. I am. I'm good at naming things. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to use that other pen. I do have a charcoal. Could we do a charcoal? The C is too thick. Okay, we'll do this one. We'll just use this like, it's a gel pen. I just got to take the little nib off. All right. Yeah, so I do want to finish editing that video. I feel like it was a fun time and it kind of represents like the start of our doing like the hobby thing on here. Hi, Juan. I have a challenge to you. What's the challenge? What is the challenge? Hi, Marcel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, who got deleted? Thank you, Lo. Yes, we've been drawing it on live. I don't always I've not done this kind of thing really on my channel yet, but I like art, so that's kind of what we're not transitioning to just being an art channel per se, but we're kind of transitioning more to doing including more of my hobbies, so to speak. I follow a lot of channels that do a lot in regards to hobbies. And that's my vibe. I'm a hobby girl. I am. Always got to have something to do. Okay, so we'll round out this eye and then round out that eye so they could be like the same. Because one looks a little higher. Okay. Yeah, I just needed that like darkened up. This side's a little longer though, no? Yeah, we're gonna have to like take this out more. Okay. And that's like the darkest that we'll use because that's for the I will kind of outline these too though. I do want to outline the nostrils a bit more because it's easy for that to like fade out on the page. And then my nose kind of goes like this, so I'll kind of make this person's nose do something similar, not the same, but similar. This pen sucks. Oh, okay, it's starting to work. I hate that. I hate when it doesn't like work initially. You know what I just realized? I never gave it eyebrows. Why didn't we do eyebrows? Black lipstick with a dark blue fade. Oh, black lipstick? Okay, we'll do black lipstick. They got sent to the shadow realm. Thank you, Feather. Necrosis, you peep. They're taking care of business today. We're on it. We're on it. Hi, Michi. I'll draw at writer when I do my brush hair stream. You got a lot of requests, Bobby. You got a lot of stuff going on. They're keeping you busy. That's gonna need more shading for sure. Yeah, we'll do like this. What I'm really excited for, honestly, is to start doing music as well, because that's like my number one, but I do also really like art. It's a nice, like, I'm sorry I say like so much. I say this every live that I'm gonna try not to say it and like all the time, basically. And yeah, that hasn't happened yet. Should I have a like jar? Do we want to start keeping a tally of how many times I say like during a live? And it's not like as a transitionary word, but the way that I just used it. You know what I mean? I need my finer markers to do these lashes. I can't because this pen is like stopping on me. We'll try it anyway, but it's not like this is going anywhere, but you know, it's been a while. I just want it to be like a good representation. And it's not giving that at the moment. It's okay, we'll get there. Let's do the bottom ones though. The bottom ones we can do. Because this pen is like not sure what's going on. It's just doesn't. We're gonna leave the eyebrows off. We're not even gonna do any eyebrows. Fuck the eyebrows. Okay? Fuck the eyebrows. I can't count likes. I don't even hear them anymore. Okay, Bobby, I appreciate it then. Again, you and your drawn eyebrows. My eyebrows are not drawn on. I just have really thick eyebrows. But thank you. That must mean they look really good. Or are you talking about my character that doesn't currently have eyebrows? Because I could give her some loosely. I just kind of thought that like the no brow look was kind of giving a little bit, right? Like, what if we kind of made the shape of like, you know, the orbit of your eye to give the vibe of like where eyebrows should be, but there's not actually going to be any. Let's do that. We're not actually going to do any. We're just going to do the shape of them. And then I'm going to do more shading. Yeah, I got to get like a something to put under that whatever that screw is that's making that noise. And then to make it a little bit more dramatic, I'm going to kind of do like really dramatic cheekbones. So we're going to really cut into here with it and kind of make this go down sharply. So let's kind of match that on this side. Like that. Oh, yeah. And we got to put more hair in here, too. Y'all, it's been so long since I've drawn anything, so thanks for coming. Women look like Bride and Chucky when they shave their brows off and try to dry them out. Oh, Tiffany! Tiff, my girl Tiff. Jenna and Doja rock the no eyebrows. Yeah, you know, right. If you shave them, you gotta rock the bold look. Exactly. Gabriel, I'm almost 30 years old. Sorry that you probably don't look as good as I did at this age, but love, I'm almost 30. Go change your incontinence pad. I love when like people be coming on here and coming hot with like assumptions and they be wrong. Like it's hilarious because they be looking mad dumb. Like I just be like, and you were wrong. Okay, next. Hello from Indonesia. Hi, how are you? I seriously thought you're a minor. No, love. I'm not, boo. I'm a grown-up. I don't honestly take much offense to it because I get it all the time. I know. I know. I look a little bit young. Not that young, but I wouldn't say a minor. A minor is a little bit wild. Minor is a little bit wild. But I agree, however, live streaming is for adults. Like for real. It really is. Because there be creeps on here. And kids don't have the same level of differentiation between real and fake, right? Simply put, real and fake. Okay, so we're gonna start kind of giving this more shadow in it, and then I'll start doing his like little scalies, my little cute friend. His neck's a little thick though, no? And let me give him like a jaw muscle, like a real jaw muscle. Don't worry, I got you, I got you. They're just trying to rage bait you. Yeah, you know? Gotta have elevation on the inside. Gabriel is at home hitting the got him. Got him. Yeah, right. No face or head hair is very bald and bold. I like to do, I have quite a couple of like no hair characters I've drawn. No, it's okay. Listen, it's cool. Apology accepted. Feel free. The internet gotta have some safety monitors, right? I don't have a yellow vest, but sometimes somebody gotta be here giving a F about the kiddos. I sure do. And that's why I always set this to not meant for kids, because kids be trying to come in here sometimes, and I'd be like, listen, y'all, I'm not for that. This ain't that. Go watch somebody that does that. All right. All right, all right, all right. Another call, like always. Sorry, usually I put my mute on. What are you drawing? Oh, you got some skills. Thank you, thank you. Incontinence pad, I'm sorry, y'all. It's gonna be a thingy, mabob. Like, I know it's a little bit hard to tell, like, what's going on right now. But there will be snake. There will be things. For now, it is 4 o'clock, and we have been here for 2 hours, so your girl... You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? You guys know what time it is? My hands are so like, well, this hand is so dirty from smudging. I need to get back to my editing so that I can start on dinner and we can get this video done sometime this week. Thank you, Gabriel. We're kind of doing like a whole switch up for the year, and there is going to be, you guys will see once I'm ready to drop this new video to get into like what our real vibe is. I don't want to say real vibe as if like the stuff I put out so far is fake. It was just me getting used to this process, learning how to edit my own videos. This year is going to essentially take us into like what we're really pushing content wise, because in the beginning you just try to get a hold of the ropes. Get a hold of the reins. There we go. But I appreciate it. And we do a lot of live. We do a lot of different things on live. So I feel like it kind of always gives a little bit of something for everybody because I do so much different stuff. I try to niche down, but honestly, let's just say I'm a hobby girl. All right, my loves. Okay, Feather, Bobby, Trini, Gabriel, Alvin. Oh, Alvin, I didn't even see you. See, because I was just facing the book, right? I appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. I was drawing, but now your girl is gonna go work on editing. Stay blessed, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you guys